This is it. The man, the myth, the legend, the world-renowned dog adventurer, Wolf Driver, is going to take you for a spin on some of the world's rarest and most sophisticated electric adventure vehicles ever created. His Snow Dog Husky team will accompany him as they rough it up and adventure in ways you never knew was possible. You've never seen anything like this.
Good day, everybody. Wolf Driver coming to you from the home front. We are getting ready to do another adventure. Surprisingly so, right? Only do like 12 a week. Now we're constantly running. The dogs, myself, and a lot of times my team, obviously. Sometimes I go without the team when I'm local and doing other activities, but they're usually involved. Okay, today is February 21st. We're roughly 10:15, 10:20 in the a.m. hours. This is the quiet before the storm. By the way, today's sweatshirt, hoodie I should say, I'm sorry, I always mess that up, is the Czar Bear, one of my first Huskies. We're going back a good 25 years ago I got him or so, and hey, he's obviously cross Rainbow Bridge, but he's one of my first generation Huskies. I don't breed them, but I run them, and I love them. And Czar taught me pretty much everything I know from the dog side. In any case, these hoodies, they got the printed fur from each of the dogs. They're really exciting. Oh, here comes Zorro. Hey, Zorro, come on over here and say hi. Zorro's just chilling. All the dogs are out. I've got a couple yards. And what I mean by that, come on, hi, good boy. Don't get too close to that fire, sir. This is a Z-Man. Oh, a little kiss from Zorro. This is Czar. This is Zorro. This is who he was named after. So we're chilling now. Obviously, dogs go out in the morning. They get everything out of their system they can. And it takes us, when the guys get here, it usually takes us a good hour, sometimes an hour and a half, to change all the water in the truck for the dogs, because they have their own watering bowls, and to do all the loading up and prep work we need. So there is a fireplace here, and it is gas powered. There is some heat coming off of it, but not enough to affect anybody. So it warms my back. Hi, Zorro. You're the best. You are the best, sir. He's my good boy. So he's one of my biggest Huskies. He's actually got some Malamute in him. That's how he's so big. Can you get by there, good boy? Good boy. There's, for those of you concerned, there's a screen here, and you can touch the screen. It gets hot, but the dogs know to stay away, and it's only on when I'm out here. So, or my wife, one of us. So I was saying, it's a good time to chat for a couple minutes before we get into our adventure. We start packing it up because, again, they're outside getting their systems emptied out and doing their stuff. What I do, and I'll give you a tour someday. I've moved from my old house. You might remember me there. We had an awesome swimming pool built with the dogs in mind. We've got another swimming pool here, similar, but not quite as dog accommodating. I hope to do some work to it to make it a little more dog friendly. It is definitely dog friendly. I mean, they can get in and out of it. It's got a platform and all that good stuff. But the other one just had a big kind of like beach entry. And it was just time to move. The good thing about the new house is I've got plenty of yard room. So what I do for my Huskies, and I've been taught this by my master trainer many years ago, I make a couple yards. That way, if I need to separate them or we need to do something in 1 yard, there's always a place the dogs can go. And what I mean by separate them, sometimes, depending on the situation, they can be a little frisky with each other. So it's always good to be able to divide them up. You can hear Chase maybe over on the other side. He's whining because he wants to go. He knows. He hears the guys in the background, the trucks pull up. He knows something's up. So having multiple yards for multiple dogs really helps out in many ways. And you can always ping me if you're ever interested in learning more about that. Basically, it's the yard divided up in certain ways. And for a Husky, in my old house, I didn't do this. I run my dogs so much, but they always recommend at least, I believe, it's a foot in the ground, maybe 2 foot of barrier buried, because they will dig. And what we do is we take the fence, because I use a chain link fence, and it's black, so it blends into the woods. We live in the woods. And we turn the fence towards the way the dogs will be inside of the fence. That way, when they dig down, it's automatically coming at them, almost under them. It's a pretty cool trick that I've learned how to install fences. Not that I installed this one, but I spec'd it out, of course. The other thing is 8 foot high is like required for a husky. Probably minimal. In my old house, my fence was, I believe, 5 foot. Never had a husky jump it. They're just, again, my dogs are really worked, entertained, whatever you want to call it. And they never even try to get out of the yard. And I didn't live on a big piece of property. There was like an acre, maybe a little under. So I've got a lot more room here, acres of room. And but they really don't use a lot of that just because, again, they're worked out so much and they get a lot of freedom outside of the house that when they're here, they just want to lay around for the most part. So, and these guys are a little older. They're about 10 now, but that's all through their puppy life. All through their puppy life up until 6 months ago. I moved in, whenever it was, 3 months ago. So they respected the fence. I've got one young one, which you're probably familiar with, Lola. She is about 4. I got her about a year and a half ago, and she needed to be taught, but she's cool, and she doesn't ever try to get out of the yard either. But this 8 foot fence really helps. The thing I think it helps most with, really, for me, and the fact that it goes underground, is that it keeps other animals out of the yard. There could be coyotes. There could be, of course, there's deer, raccoon, possum, and all that good stuff. Raccoon can still climb the fence and get in, but when they know there's dogs back here, they won't do that. But we do have a small dog. We have Gigi, Chinese Crested. You might know about her. So she, for her, that's really helpful because we can let her out. Of course, we go with her, but we can watch her from here, especially if the big dogs are out. She's safe. She's too big for a bird of prey to mess with, but coyotes and stuff, but they can't get in this yard. Not that we would ever leave her. We never leave her out here without us. Well, I'm talking my family, wife, daughter, or myself. So that's basically it. So we're getting ready to do a new Wolf Driver venture. I wanted to mention that we've got a new bike coming. I'm going to start riding, my team and myself, and it's got 2 wheels in the front, and we're going to use these mostly for the bike trails. Pretty cool stuff. It's state of the art. So again, you've never seen anything like me. I'll take almost any vehicle within reason, tether the dogs to it in some safe manner so they don't have to pull it, but they can run along, trot, walk with it, whatever. And we go out on adventures all over the East Coast, bike trails, abandoned roads, country roads, back roads. We've been all over, and you got to check out my library to really understand how vast and how intense this Wolf Driver project is. So Wolf Driver, once again, modeling the Czar. His real name was Czar Bear, C-Z-A-R Bear, and the dog you just saw in here was Czar-O, and Czar Bear was white, all white. Czar-O is more of a mask. He's actually got some Malamute in him, like I said. So I look forward to seeing you. We'll be loading up and getting in the truck shortly. Thanks for watching my video. I'm going to pick up the camera now, and have a great day. And we have arrived. We're at the Batana Trail in New Jersey, folks. New Jersey's not a place we go often. That's kind of why I wanted to come here today, because we like to get around to new places. And we've been running into so much snow, and guess what? There's snow here. Right there you got Batana Trail. That's your trail map right there. What we're going to do is we're going to stay on the road, so there are more hiking trails than biking. So our scooters are more designed for biking trails. So we're going to stay on these roads, which look a little rough. So watch how we progress. And good luck to us, right? Just real quick, I'm going to give you a view of the crew. The most important crew, the Pupperoonies. And there's one right there. Miss Lola. How are you, good girl? Look at her. She's just chill mode. We've got 2 Pupperoonies here. Hi, Chasey. Chase still has the pillow on his head. That's built-in comfort for him. Mr. Zorro? Zorro? Thank you, sir. Here he comes. Chase is boxing him out a little bit. Okay, good boys. That's good. I just wanted to make, just want you to make a camera appearance. Back there, we've got the Jagster. Can you see him? Well, I think Chase might lick the camera. There he is. Jagster, man. Here's Zero. Zero Zorro. I call him Zorro. I call him Zero sometimes. Hi, goody boy. Hi. He's so good. Oh, all so good. And folks, in case you forget my name, you can't forget that. The Wolf Driver. Okay, we're going to get this gig going. One scooter's out, the other one coming up. Going to outfit them and get on the trail. Or on the road, I should say. Okay, put my walkie on. Should I bring the bike out there?
It's not very busy, right? We'll be in the middle of the road. It's up to you.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, man. Let me get my gigs going here.
Three, two, one, go.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Tell Chris to unlock. Okay, buddy. Chris, unlock door, please. Thanks. Stay. No, Chase. You want to try to get Chase? Why?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you know what? We gotta pull that off him. Maybe I'm in a better position to get him.
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Tries to escape. He'll do it.
Okay. Chase.
He's just so excited. I don't even think he would jump out of the truck, but he's just trying to.
Oh yeah, because this is a side he knows we go on. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Chase. He'd be so happy. So happy.
I guess I'll
Yep, I can finish Sorrow.
Yeah.
Stay. Stay. Okay, good boy. You're the best. Lola's pretty good herself. And Jaggy's pretty good. What about Chase? Is he good too?
He's good. He's just wired.
You waiting for me?
Yeah, I figured you would go that
Okay,
way.
thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, sir. Going in 1 sec, sir. I'll move them up. Actually, he made enough room for you. We're going, Chase. We're going, bud. Hike, let's go just a little bit. Good boys. Good job, Scott. Take your time, bud. Everything's good. Radio check, radio check. Cool, man. And I'll move up so you can get Lola. Come on, guys, hike. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to do our stuff. Good girl, though. Good girl. She don't make it easy, does she?
Pulling into me. She's a good girl. Being cute and pulling.
Good. Don't forget, turn your gimbal camera on. Recording?
Yep.
Okay, Chris, we're off, buddy. Here we go. Hike. Take your time, take your time. Oh, it went out.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Take your time, bud. Remember, it's something new.
Yep.
Shiny and new.
Once it locks on to you, it shouldn't fail after that.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to use it for tracking. I mean, that's a big plus, just to keep it from vibrating. Chase, 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 chase. It's okay. It's, you know, we're learning.
5 minutes completed. You've covered 0.0 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
So, folks, sometimes we, well, I'm always trying new camera stuff. And for your enjoyment, well, for my enjoyment too, when we're sitting at our home, nice room, my man cave with my dogs, and we can watch us and say, remember we were in New Jersey, remember we were in Pennsylvania, remember we were in Massachusetts, remember we were near Tennessee, all that stuff. That all happens because we've videoed almost everything I've done, except for my very beginning, because it was just me, and it was hard to do. I wish I would have with some of my earlier dogs. I did a lot, but I didn't do enough. And part of it was because technology was only going to let me do so much filming so easily without carrying big computers with you and all that, if you remember that. Now you got SD cards that are like, you know, the size of a micro SD at the size of a less than an inch by less than an inch. And you can hold 528 gigabytes, you know, 5 trips on there maybe. So it's, part of it's the technology. I mean, even when I started with these dogs, it's still, obviously, every day it just gets more advanced. But if I haven't told you, Chase had a little skin irritation, and that's why he's got a little bald spot on him. But we shaved it, actually. It didn't. He chewed it a little bit. It wasn't quite a hot spot, but it was just because of he rubbed against some. Well, actually, the doctor thinks some sort of skin irritation. Maybe he rubbed against something. I don't know, but doesn't happen much. I mean, I've been pretty fortunate. Hey, take it easy, good girl. She wants to go. So we put him on antibiotic, and actually he doesn't really need the cone. I use a pillow on his head because he can't reach it, luckily, too easily without it. And he listens pretty good, but when you're not with him, he'll chew it. So he's pretty much done all the damage he could do. It's all healed up now. So we're gonna give it another. I'm giving it just day by day if he bothers it. It feels funny to him because he's the hair's growing back just like on us, a human, as it heals. But it is just about all healed up. He was maybe nervous, biting his nerves. He was biting it the other day, but I'm hoping to be able to take that thing off his head. Really good job on that. I appreciate it. Come on, guys. Hi. Lola can't wait. She's got ants in her pants. So this is how we whoop drive, basically. I know a lot of you've been with me before, but every day is a different adventure every time we go, because the terrain's different usually. We go to different places a lot. Yeah, fell again. Who knows why? Yeah, we'll just figure it out at some point. But it's always something fun. And I mean, sometimes at the time it's not so much fun because we have gotten in precarious situations where we've been stuck. It's always fun for the dogs, but for us humans, you know, being out in the cold for extended periods of time doesn't always feel great. But we do try. Maybe it can't take it.
My guess is it being on the side more than the motor wants to try and compensate. You should be able to spin the clamp and put it upright but still on its side.
Okay.
Whenever you want to stop and do that, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's cool. Just make sure it stays on. We'll try it later. As long as you're getting your footage. That's bonus footage. So this is ideal snow. It's not icy. It's not icy here. It's kind of nice. It's like inch and a, it's not icy here. It's kind of nice. The truck should go through it pretty easily, hopefully. Got a bathroom break. Good boy, Chase. Boy, Chase. Sorrow. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. See how he got over? Come on. That's because the way the carabiners and the way I've designed it, he could go in either position and turn himself around. So the reason he started to step in front of the tires is because he went to the bathroom there and he doesn't want to step in that. So that's, you know, just the smartness of a dog.
10 minutes completed. You covered 0.21 miles. Your current speed is
Excuse me.
0.5 miles per hour.
So a little sloppy through here. Ooh. Ho. This is what this bike's built for, folks. Woo. How deep's that, I wonder?
Can't be that deep, but the outskirts are kind of
Yep. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Good boy. Good boys. Ha ha ha. Looks like lots of fun. Lots of fun. You want to go through that so I can see how deep it is? Yeah, it's fine. Come on, guys. Instead of trying to avoid it, it's too thick. Groomer's gonna love me, dude. So what you want to do is trying to avoid something sometimes is harder than just going right through it, depending on the conditions, and that's why I saw that and went straight through it. Like I said, folks, adventure. You never know what you're going to find out here. Just those deep puddles on the road make it exciting for the dogs. Sometimes, depending on the vehicle, hard to navigate. Sorry, looks like a bathroom break. Good boy, Sorrow. Good boy, Sorrow. Boy. Okay, good boy. So the conditions here are actually great, except for when you get to those puddling areas. But as you see, this bike can go through almost anything with a scooter. So that's all fun for us. I mean, it does get a little dicey, so sometimes I have to get off of it and maneuver through it. Sometimes we might even have to take the dogs off. But most of the time, we're able to get through it just like you saw. And we've been through a lot worse than that. The hardest part is when you can't see the bottom, because I don't want to get the dogs in too deep. So I have to look some way of measuring it. Sometimes it's just taking a branch, have my co-pilot walk through it. Sometimes it's just him driving through it as you saw. And sometimes if we're really in question, we can have Chris drive through it with the truck. if he's with us. So really nice back here. It's beautiful. I'm enjoying this. We do have some divots here, as you see. I wasn't even looking, and the scooter went down and up. I'm calling this thing a bike. It is a scooter. Had some people talking to us before we got on the trail here today because it's so unusual. And they're like, what is that thing? And actually, like I said, it's, you know, anybody could own this. It's just a point of purchasing it, but they are hard to get, and they're not outfitted for dogs, but we were able to customize this like we customize all of our bikes. Actually, the company that sold it to us did customize it because they want some of this footage. They're excited for what I do with it and how I run my dogs on it, how I intended to. It's funny, sometimes...
Want to make a right up here. Turkey, free, buzzard, turkey, buzzard, free, straight.
10-4 on that, 10-4 on that, thank you. So as you know, it's hard to purchase this stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you about the trail. I was trying to pass what you have. But that's good that it's not, that it's, you know, not all hard and frozen.
Yep, no worries, 10-4 on that for sure. 10-4 on that. Chase, easy. Have to let the dogs, chase. Good boy. Have to let them know sometimes it's okay.
15 minutes completed. You covered 5.8 miles. Your current speed is
See you over.
3.2
See you over. I think you take a right here, Scott.
Yeah, make a right here.
10-4, 10-4. Rumor's gonna love me. She knows I adventure with my team, and we get into precarious situations like this where, you know, it gets dirty, even though it's the temperature today close to 40 degrees, but it's going to cool off tonight. I think we got a blast of Arctic, one more coming through just for a day, and then tomorrow 3 to 5 inches more, and then it's going to clear up for at least a week, I believe. So excited about that. And colder the better for the dogs, but sometimes we need a break. So I mean, where can you do this? We're basically a forest in New Jersey. The ocean somewhere around here. There's lakes all over the place, and it's kind of like heaven. Not many mountains that I know of in New Jersey, so we're used to riding a lot of mountains lately. If you've followed us, we've been on a lot of mountain roads, climbing mountains, going down mountains, etc. And we're doing something a little different here today. And that's my whole design, just always doing something different. Because I like change. I like changing it up on the dogs. Gee, over. Nice little divot here. All over. It's just more exciting to them, and it gives them a different workout from, of course, level ground to climbing to going downhill to trekking across rocks and through the water. It's all different and all lots of fun and exciting. Just don't like to overdo it on any one particular thing if we can help it. Now, in the spring and in the summer, the warm months, we do work. I mean, well, I should say we run or we trot. We're not working so hard like we are now. We won't be because of hot temperatures. And, warmer climate just doesn't agree with the dogs. So I do sometimes run them on these vehicles, but I've got bikes I call dog-powered go-karts. They can be dog-powered, but they don't have to be too. They're electric and pedal assist. But that's a little tamer than this kind of stuff. But also you're not dealing with the different terrains with snow and everything in the warmer months. But we've got a new bike we're going to be breaking in this year called a Rungu. Now the Rungu is, get this, Tree was down, somebody cut it, park ranger or something. The Rungu has 2 front tires. It's kind of like a mountain bike, a fat tire bike. Two front tires and 1 back tire. And it's incredible. It's almost self-balancing if you're on level ground or you're not doing much with it. Supposed to be. I haven't ridden it yet. So it's going to be ideal for riding the dogs. And look for that coming this year. Should have that within the next month or so. Start breaking that in pretty soon. I'll have to learn how to ride first and then get the dogs out on it. There'll be 2 of them, one for Scott, one for me, one for my co-pilot. He'll be filming like he is right now. So, I'm the guy that goes for the state-of-the-art stuff that, again, will varietize my dog's activities and enable us to go to more places. Because we can't really realistically take these scooters to bike trails because they're too utilitarian, too heavy duty. They're made for a tougher terrain on the bike trail. What do you call them? Rangers, thank you. The bike trail rangers will not like us being on there with these. Now, in deep snow when nobody's out there, it's okay to do. But when it's going to be populated, it's not going to work out well. So what I do is take the bikes. And the bikes are going to be a little bit more difficult to ride on grounds like this, especially with the dogs. So I take these vehicles.
97 miles. Your current speed is 4.3 miles per hour.
That's why we do what we do. Have all the different, the big repertoire in the Wolf Driver fleet of vehicles, and be able to call on any of them whenever I need them to run different terrains. And we also could road trip anywhere down south. If you go down south far enough, we're 1,500 miles from pretty warm weather. So I wouldn't want to do that to the dogs, but just sometimes if we need certain conditions, we're located in a part of the world.
Make a left if it looks good.
Left if it looks good. 10-4. Haw. You think he can make it? Okay. Might be a little tight for you here.
Alright, well, if you get a good spot to turn around,
Okay. Let's turn around.
or you can keep going until you can make a right. No, never, just bring it back. What you do is go until you can make a left. Make your left, and I'll guide you from there.
I could just turn around easy enough. You want me to do that?
Yeah, it'd probably be the easiest.
Okay. Zero. 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 Watch this, guys. Okay. Back up. Jag, back up. Forward. Okay, back up. Back up. Forward. Good boys. That's how we do it. 27-point turn on a dog sled. Paul? 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 So we probably could have made it down there, no problem, but try not to lose Chris. He's our wingman. And unless we have a clear-cut plan, it's best to stick with him on uncharted territory for us, which is this place we've never been to before. But you can see, I mean, that snow was virgin snow, and it was crunchy, it was frozen over, and probably something I couldn't really walk through, but the bike goes right through it, and of course the dogs do too. Now the bike can also make a little trail for the dogs, if need be. I can ride over it. If I had to let them off, they'd have an easy way to walk to whatever we were doing. So, I mean, this, obviously, you know, this is not our first rodeo. Now, we get into situations that are sometimes new to us, but they're usually similar to other situations we've encountered, and we can usually fall back on our knowledge. But remember, this hasn't been done before like this with dogs. So, obviously, dog sledding and everything's been done since.
Next road you're going to come to is going to be a main road that we got to cross.
10-4 on that, 10-4 on that. Cool, man. I like when you do that. Oh, that's cool, dude. You're a visionary. You're right.
25 minutes completed. You've covered 1.21 miles. Your current speed is 2.9 miles per hour.
Pretty busy road, so heads up. It's got the potential to be at least.
You're going to go straight across.
10-4 on that, 10-4 on that. So what I do is usually follow Scott. He'll figure out the path of least resistance. Coming? I can wait. No, we're good. G over. Haul over. So cool. Now I'm a little bit partial to this area because a lot of summers I spent in Wildwood, New Jersey. I don't know where Wildwood is in relation to this, but everything's just so flat. It reminds me of the beach when I hear New Jersey. So I know it's a big state, obviously, but I just love it. Love being in different areas. Okay, guys, good boys. Good boy, Jag. See, they had to work a little to get around that. I saw Jag digging with his claws when he was spreading them. So he was trying to crawl, which is cool. That's what it's about. Boy. Now, it seems like the erosion is just happening near the roads. And as we get further into these trails, they're a lot cleaner. I'm really happy we came here. It's a little warm. You can see Zorro's tongue's hanging a little. Not Jag so much. Lola and Chase, yes. Jag's a strange bird, as I've told you before. He's the dog right there. He just does. He's a minimalist. Does minimally when he has to. He's happy with that. But you know what? That's okay. Now he wasn't making on the sled dog team. These three dogs would. Chase, Zorro, and Lola would. Zorro, he's losing a little bit of his, he'd be more, better suited for pulling than speed because of his big size. He's got part Malamute in him. Chase could run until the next year. And Lola, she's learning to pace herself for longer distances. She was never an active dog, relatively speaking, until I was able to adopt her about a year and a half ago. So, all really cool stuff. And yeah, Jag's like a couch potato. He'll lay on the couch all day if you let him. But not to say he doesn't like this. He'll let you know if he don't want to do anymore. But he goes as far as his team goes. There was a time with him, really maybe a midlife crisis, as humans may call it, where he just didn't want to run on the bike anymore. So what I did was, because he's trained off leash, and there's some videos out there that he just ran alongside of us, ran ahead of us, and I kept an eye on him, and I commanded him with my voice. And open trails like this, he was fine on. But when the trails get busier, it's hard to do that. So I mean, I have excellent control over him. But when the trails get busy, you know, you have to have him tethered. So, but he got out of that stage, and he wanted to be back on the bike. What are you thinking here, bro? To the right or straight?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Oh. Cool, man. This snow's really good. I don't think you're slipping, are you?
Nah. So far, so good.
Yeah, it's awesome for us too. Awesome, Scott.
5.8 miles. Your current speed is
Love it when you do that, dude.
miles per hour.
Sunlight angle, so it looks like the same shot on both sides.
That's so cool, man. You don't know how much I appreciate your videoing. I mean, that just makes it, dude.
I'm glad you like it. I was trying to find stuff like that, but
And your pictures. All of it's awesome. Boy, this looks like a ski run here with these moguls.
roller coaster's great.
Yeah. G over. A little bit hard to navigate. What is that? Someone dumped their sofa there? It's crazy.
The only part's right here, but I can walk them on the left.
What do you think we should turn around? What do you think safer?
From what he's saying on the map, this is definitely safer to go one at a time. But from what he's saying about the map, I guess the main road's screwing us. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I think I'm still going to turn around. I just think I feel safer. It's too rough here.
It's probably just through that section, man. I'm sure the rest of it is like this.
Yeah, but it's going to be a little bit of trouble getting. This whole bridge is caved in. All right, let's back up. Oh. Come on, guys, back up. Come on now. Back up. I might need your help. Sorry, back up. Back up.
Some motivation on the other side.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Watch out on your left.
Yeah, let me go for it. Come on, hike. See if I can do it this way. Back up.
Come on, guys. Everything's good. Come on, guys.
Good?
So far, yeah.
Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. Come on. Good boys. How I look?
Everybody's clear. They all figured out the motion now, so.
Huh? Watch me back into here, huh? Good boys, back up. Boys, back up. Back up. Okay, good. I'll let you come through. Okay, we're coming out towards where you are, brother. Okay, come on, Chase. G. Come on. Good boys. G. So we could have made it across there if we had to, but it was just going to take too much time, and I don't think it's worth it. If that's the only way to go, I would have done it, but I think we're going to do better this way. So we would have walked each dog, never take a chance on something like that with the snow covering especially. So that would have been the way we would have gone. But you can see how well they do backing up, and you pretty much talk to them and they listen perfectly to this kind of stuff. Now I'm standing now, I was sitting because it's just getting a little squirrely through here where I'm sliding a little, and I have better control because I can push my foot down to balance my weight. Dogs are working. They're definitely doing their thing. Cool.
Minutes completed. You've covered 1.94 miles. Your current speed is 5.5 miles per hour.
Now you'll notice you never heard a peep out of them. They weren't scared at all. They were just sometimes looking for better direction, and sometimes looking for more decisiveness for me to say, let's go, let's go, let's go. But I was I was watching so closely that I was a little apprehensive. So that's why some of that went like it did, but I mean, it went really well. But here we go through this bumpy area again. This is really leaning my weight to the left because to the right's a little downhill. There's Chris waiting for us. Yeah, this is a little challenging through here. Tell you what, if I wasn't experienced in this vehicle, that we'd have been walking that. Huh? Huh? Oh, sorry now, sorry. Good boy. Okay, bud. Left here. Good boy, Zorro. Okay. Now you saw how precision was required there, and Zorro started going around the tree in the other way. Now, they do make tethers that will release for pressure. So, in case that happens, but uh-oh. Not too shabby here. How deep is that?
not very deep, but it tried to eat me when I passed it.
Am I better at going that way?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Yeah, you should be able to ride right on top of this.
Back up. Back up. Okay, forward. Forward. Come on, Chase.
Left, I got you.
Thanks. Come on, guys. Chase, Chase. G. Come on, G. Good boy. Come on, Chase. No. Good boy. Oh, you have to clear me away, dude. Through. I think I can go right through there. Oh boy. Stay, guys.
Go for it. Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
I'll break.
Oh shit. I think that must have hit something. Go for it. Haul. 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 Yeah, you gotta. It's okay, Chase. Good boy. Oh, got it. That worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Jay. Boys. Crazy which way. But I didn't want to go through the center, so it worked out perfectly. Hey, does he need help? Oh.
Oh, he's just priming it.
Yeah.
Just in case, I'm sure.
Phew. Okay, guys. Good boys. Make sure your camera's rolling through that, brother. Okay. Hey, ready, dude? You know what? Let's give him some water. Hey, we're gonna give him some water real quick. That was wild, man. You crossing that was wild.
Back here.
What's that?
Said, yeah, it's crazy back here.
This might be crazier in Virginia or Pennsylvania. I don't know. Oops, sorry, bud. Look down the trail. Get this. Zorro. They do so good, don't they, when we go through those areas? You think they'd be wigged out.
Don't forget, I got the chainsaw if you need it. Like how you had to cut through there.
Yeah, man, I forgot that. That would have been helpful. But we got Scott. He's like a chainsaw.
I'll lay on it if I have to.
Human chainsaw.
10-4 on that.
Tackling pine trees that one day.
Phew. Oh, if you can, give it a second on the back camera.
Oh yeah.
They drink. You can finish ordering.
Yeah, the front two didn't really touch it. But,
Jag's our boy on it. Okay, Chase, we're gonna go in a minute. So you can see why this isn't for beginners here. This is tough stuff here. But it's all about the teamwork and negotiating the trail and the different ways and the dogs understanding what they need to do. It's really a good effort on everybody's part. Now that area, I didn't want to send them through that big mud pile, and I didn't want to go through it because we weren't exactly sure of the depth. We could have taken the time to have Chris explore it more with the truck behind us, but it wasn't quite worth all that effort when we had what I saw was a trail to the right of it, and we were relatively easily able to navigate that. Let's see, the dogs, they don't whine about nothing except for when we're not going. And if the wheel or anything would ever touch the dogs, you can see that it's all rubber. We do have chains on that, but those chains are all really smooth. They could run over us, it wouldn't hurt us. Run over them, it wouldn't hurt them. Not that we try to do that, but in case, God forbid, the accidental worst would happen. So we always check what the vehicle, that's why I'd never do this on an ATV, because if an ATV runs over the dog, that would be damage. None of the other vehicles would do that. So, but if you saw, the dogs never yelped or anything because they never were scared, and they never touched the vehicle at all. That's how much trust they have in me to hold their position going through, and how good they feel about doing what we're doing.
0 miles per hour.
Sorry, dude, he's just fixing the camera here. Chase. You need help?
Nah, it's good. I was just trying to, I got the setup that I'm going for. Making sure it wasn't going to fall off if I vibrated too much.
Cool. So we're just taking a second to adjust the camera rig, as you see. Oh, I see what you're doing. Cool. Cool, man. So my phone's beeping me. If you haven't seen this before, I have a thigh camera. I'm sorry, a thigh collar, dog collar. And it's kind of like a pedometer for the dogs. It tracks their activity level. It's not great for that, but it's an added feature. I basically got it because it gives me positions on them any time of the day. They're out in the yard, at my house, they're with me on a trail, whatever. Always want to know where they're at. They're always with me, relatively speaking, but you know, if I'm inside and they're outside, if we're free ranging and they get distracted by something, they know what to do and what they're supposed to do. But they're huskies. Now they listen to me 100%, but I'm like, hey, come on, easy. They were sniffing each other, and sometimes they can be a little bit they can get a little posturous and start, I'm tougher than you, I'm better than you, I'm bigger than you, I'm this, that, and that's why we do what we do. And I distract them like, come on guys. And you notice they looked right up when I said that, because they understand that I want them to listen to me, and I was talking to them. We're in a new position for the camera, and we're just trying new things out. But it also, it's good for the dogs to stop a couple minutes, let them regain their composure, let Chase whine a little. Okay, Chasey. like eating snow, especially these two. She eats a little bit, Lola. Jag says, hell with that. I'd rather just drink out of a bowl. Jag's the funniest dog you ever want to meet. I call him the prankster because when we're out in the field doing free ranging and doing other activities where they're off leash, he just wants to jump his wolfback mates, especially that one, Chase. It's all in good fun, but that's what he does. Oh boy, so we're moving here kind of slow. 2.2 miles we've covered in 53 minutes, and we got it. I started that clock about 10 minutes early, so it was about 45 minutes. But we're stopping to do this, and we had to stop and evaluate a couple places we went. And we don't know what's on the trail ahead, but we're trying. We're having fun. We're gonna find out what this camera can do and what kind of mileage we can rack up now. I'm usually shooting for 15 miles. That's just an average. Sometimes we get as low as 7.5 if it's a real challenging trail. Sometimes we get as much as, we got 30 before.
I think I just mapped you out 14 or 15 miles.
That's awesome. Does it stay on pretty big roads? Can you tell like this?
Yeah, you got to cross a couple roads, but you should be on all roads like this. It looks like.
That's cool. Yeah, crossing the roads is a lot better than riding them. So that's awesome. That'll be perfect.
55 minutes completed. You've covered 2.1.
I see what you're doing. I like it.
Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
See why not?
So a lot of this stuff, camera equipment, this rigging equipment is not really made to go what we're using it for. It's more for studio or event, videography, photography, that kind of stuff. I'm using it for this because it's still the best, most capable stuff out there. And I've been doing this for years. Not as long as I've been wolf driving, but as long as I've evolved into doing this. Heavy rigging so I can get incredible shots, and it's really awesome. I mean, we get some just breathtaking stuff, especially on a day like today where the sun's out, the snow is really photogenic, and the area is just gorgeous. So we're gonna see if this works for Scott. He's got it almost all done. Okay, relax, good girl. She wants to go. She's getting antsy too. Ah, it's comfortable like that. Nice, Scott. Nice. I'm going to take you on more dog trips. You know what you're doing. No, seriously, good job.
It was recording that whole time.
That's fine. That don't matter.
As long as we're
That's free space, dude. I just erase.
very cool.
Yeah, that's always fine when it's recording. I do that too. My camera, we're in the middle doing 12 things.
You might have caught something.
Yeah. Oh, the bowl. His bowl.
Oh, that's right.
That looks cool, though.
I did notice the clamp has a crack in it. I don't think it should be fine, but I know you got more.
Yep. Which clamp?
This one right here.
Okay. Yep. We got plenty of them.
It's a minor crack. It should be fine.
Okay.
For now.
It's okay, dude. This stuff gets abused. Yeah. It's not made for all this, even though it's heavy duty. I was just explaining to the camera, to the audience.
This thing is super cool. That's what I got. So
Cool.
rock and roll.
You got it recording, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Come on, guys. Here we go. Come on, guys. Hike. So, we're back at it, and that just makes it so cool that he's able to... What we're using, it's a gimbal. It's a DJI, for those of you tech heads out there. It's a DJI Osmo 3, and it's got an iPhone 11 on there that it's filming with, and it's freaking awesome. So, all of my equipment, I mean, I built it up over the years. Some of it, doesn't even need to be state of the art, because some of the older cameras do stuff that the newer cameras won't do. Some of the newer cameras, of course, always do cool stuff and are going to record usually at better resolutions. But some of the old things is, The old timers are still good. I save all my old cameras. I got the original Hero, GoPro Hero. So, and actually some of my videos were shot on that. So now I'm up to a Hero 9. That's the latest and greatest. For those of you tech heads out there. Okay, so this snow is still very pliable, very nice. By the way, I checked the dogs' paws just by watching their reaction, and their paws don't need any more mush or secret. It seems to be doing the job, and this kind of snow is not sticking to it. So we're good at all angles with that. That was a light water break. They didn't want much water. As I say, Jag will take some because he don't eat the snow, but for the most part, the other dogs hydrate themselves. Did you set that to track me?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool, man. That was perfect for you because you operate the other one, so you know how it works. Got a puddle coming up. What are we gonna do here? That's the question, huh? Go to my left. How much space do I have? I'm pretty good, I think. G. Good boys. Good boy.
You've covered 2.38 miles. Your current speed is 2.8 miles per hour.
Doing awesome. So anyone that wants to do something similar to what I do, I mean, this is a little intense, and I don't think I'll have many takers on that. But for those of you that have bikes and, you know, high energy dogs, it doesn't need to be a husky, and you want to get out there and run your dog, it's great for them. And you can go as slow or as fast as they want. That's the cool thing. So I have a Chinese Crested. I've explained this before. I've had another Chinese Crested, and I taught them the bikes. They're both females, and they can run on the bikes too. Now this bike, they haven't set it up for them. I wouldn't take them on something this rugged just because they're so small. Chinese Cresteds. One was we had was almost 7 pounds, and this one's 14. So there's a difference in those. 14-pound one, she's pretty stout, but still a little small to be doing this. But she can get on a bike on a nice day on a clear road, and she can run. And there's video of that on YouTube. And I've run 15-year-old dogs doing this. Not on this bike, because I didn't have this bike then, but I would have done a 15-year-old dog on here. Husky, you know, dog 30 pounds or better. So, I recommend if you do want to venture into something like this. I know there's bike jouring, and there's scootering, where they're out in front, and they're pulling you, per se. But what I don't like about that is you need the right trails for it. I mean, it would work on something like this kind of trail, but it'd be hard for them because it's so tore up right now. But there are plenty of places that you might be able to find. But because I like to do new trails all the time, and the trails I want to go to are not always empty. There's people there. There's a lot of people. So a setup with the dogs on the side of me versus out in front really makes it more conducive to me having better control. I don't know if you heard Chris, my wingman, but he told me he mapped a route out for us about 14-15 miles, which is going to be perfect. That's what we're looking to do, as long as the battery holds up. Batteries look good right now, but you never know. Cold weather degrades them quickly. But we've been getting decent mileage. So you can always track me. I've said it before, but in case you haven't heard it, Relive is the app. That'll tell you my stats from all the trips I have gone on about the past year or so. I haven't used the app, hasn't been around since I've been doing this, obviously. But iPhones weren't around then since I started this. But I'm at least, oh, look at this, more trash here. How the hell does that happen? Trash, can you believe that? People just dump trash. I mean, this is, yep, gorgeous area. And people just dump trash. It's terrible. How's it working?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And I updated the software. That's the latest on there.
Keeping you centered and everything. This thing's really cool.
That's awesome, man. You're the gimbal scooter. Everything's gimbal on there.
Put some branding, they can support you a little bit.
Right, exactly. I'd like that.
God, look how many cameras they made.
You know it.
See everybody else on YouTube kind of affiliate with a product now.
Right, exactly. I love what you did with it. That was on the fly too, dude.
I'm still worried about it, but not
In what way?
keep my eye on it, that's all.
What way? You think it could come off?
Yeah, I'm just making sure it stays real tight.
Yep. Well, we'll be able to tighten it down better next time with a better clamp and stuff. Oh, we got a car up here, huh? There's a truck up here, but he's not moving. He's actually backing up.
5 minutes completed. You've covered
Look how fast he's backing up. He's flying. Wonder what he was doing.
6 miles per hour.
Probably. Probably thinks we're a park ranger on these things. I know. It's pretty rugged through here because it's up and down a little bit, like divots in the road and a little bit of ice under it. But still going well. Still no need for any more foot coverings for the dogs, but it could require chains for Chris's for the big truck, my dog limousine. But conditions change so quickly here, as you see. It's just that kind of year it's been. Straight across. Now this is going to be interesting. Cool. All paved here. All plow. So looks like somebody's standing there. Somebody's standing there or something.
I think I see a dog though.
You don't? We got paved road. Like I said, conditions can change at any time. Howdy. Come on, guys. Come on, Jenny. Good boy. So Scott will speed up just to make sure nothing's coming over cresting that hill for us. So the good thing about this is it just gives us a break. Behind us? Car's behind you, so we're going to pull over. G over. G over. Chase, G over. Good boy. Okay, come on, guys. Good? Come on, Zara. Don't eat yellow snow. So we're better than 3 miles now, still. Fair amount of sunlight left, probably 4:45, 5:45. Probably an hour and a half or so, which is kind of cool. Not quite as exciting to be on a road like this, but hopefully we'll find some more park roads. It's what we get, though, because we can't do all the roads in there because there's just too, like that bridge was broken out and all that good stuff. So, I should say all those obstacles. So at least being on this road, nothing will impede us but cars.
Car on our left.
G over. G. G over. Truck behind him, pull over up there. G over. 10-4, thank you, dude.
Alright, yeah.
10-4. Come on, guys. Haul over. A little trafficy here, as you see, but this is how we do it sometimes. You know, I told you we plan these trips. It's the day of the adventure. We usually decide where we're going to go, and it's really no sense in planning before that. Just maybe getting an idea where you want to go, but weather conditions change so much, and this time of year with all the snow on the ground and everything, you just don't know. And traffic patterns.
Completed. You've covered 3.2 miles. Your current speed is 6.2 miles per hour.
I'm seeing a lot of hiking trails, and some of them look conducive for what we do, but if we start down it and it's no good, we gotta turn around, we gotta get a hold of Chris again. It's not worth it, so we're gonna stick to more of a sure thing. Not a bad road, it's just we like being in the back country more. Some more country type views. At least we've got a little bit of a shoulder we can bite on when we see cars. As we get later in the day, we'll have less cars to deal with, but also darkness sets in. We do run in the dark, as you know, but we're okay there right now. Approaching 3.5 miles. Hour and 11 minutes now. It's about an hour. I hate to keep saying that, but we started the camera a little early, so I do that just to figure out my average speed and everything. Their only average pace right now is under 3 miles per hour because of all the stops and the late start. But it's not a race. I just want to keep them up to par. Straight, brother.
What's up?
Go straight here. And when we passed that woman back there who was on the side of the road, she must have known we were coming by. She was taking pictures. It's kind of cool. One thing I always touch on is I know everyone says, how do you run those dogs on pavement? You shouldn't do that. It's fine. We like the variety of surfaces. The pavement helps keep their callus built up, and it keeps their nails at a good length, and it helps them bounce off. It's easy to roll. So
Guys cross the highway up here.
10-4, yeah, I saw a car on it going pretty quick, so we'll be careful. Thanks. Sir. So it's all all good. You just
Got a car come up behind me, but try to get to the top of the hill.
should I pull over here?
Yeah, if you got room.
10-4. G over. G over. Chase. G over. Good boy. GG. Oh, sorrow. Got a busy road to cross, Scott.
Yeah.
Is it working good?
Oh yeah. It's real smooth.
Is it?
All right, man.
10-4, 10-4. Oh, guys.
Could you back up for me just
Yep,
a little
yep.
bit?
Back up. Back up. Back up. Nice, man. Oh, I see it turning towards me. Now it went upside down. I wonder if it's going to correct itself. Oh. There you go. Cool, man. You're learning that shit.
I think it was just because I was on such an extreme angle for a second.
Yep.
I'm glad it was that easy that time, though.
Yeah. It's nice. It's upside. It's the right way.
Yeah.
Car straight across, too.
5.8 miles. Your current speed is 4.
Okay, he's going.
We got one on our right.
Okay, just take your time. For those of you that are following on Google Maps, we're on Deep Hollow Road right now. Okay, no problem. In the Brandon, I believe it is, Byrne State Forest, state of New Jersey. Yeah, you better taking your time. You got another car up there, but we could probably.
After this guy, we should be good. Oh, I guess we
Nah, they're going right. Yep. That's how you cross a busy road, major highway. Nice, man. I like it.
Should be a fire lane to the right. Just take a look at it. Does it look doable? If not, we can get further down.
I don't know. What do you think?
It's definitely doable. Yeah.
It's definitely doable. You want us to go down it?
If it looks wide enough.
Yeah, man. I think so. Okay, guys. G. Good boy. G. Come on, Chase. Chase, G. Good boy. Good boys. Easy, guys. Hey, guys. All over. And we're back on snow, folks. This might be a fire road, or it might be a hiking road, or it might just be a biking road or access, but it's certainly not busy. And it's snow covered. So it's a little more back in the woods, which we like. We got the sun shining bright, which we like. How's it doing? It's cool this time of year because the forest is bare and you can see through it. And when we're sometimes on mountain roads, you can see all the mountains and the towns and everything else. So we're approaching 4 miles. We're at 3 3/4 right now, which is getting us some more mileage. Hey, I can go to my left. Paul, watch this, folks. Paul. How cool is this? And again, this is because I'm on this fancy scooter. Easy Raider. And I give him some props. Good boy, Zorro. Going right through them bushes. How cool is that? See over? We did that to avoid that big pond of water on the trail. We're rolling, we're done. We can stop the vehicle at any time, so it won't even freewheel. Just beautiful with the sunlight shining on the snow. We're in the we're coming towards it. Sometimes a little hard to see, but my helmet give me a little sun protection. My peripheral, I see my wingman Crispy following us in the dog limo. He's doing good. And Scott's got some excellent footage for us. Just reach down sometimes and check my phone. My main phone, that's my lifeline there. The highway is paralleling this to our right. So we're not that isolated, but at least we're off the main roads for now. This kind of running's work for the dogs too, because of the different surfaces, the different snows. They're gripping to it, navigating it. Sometimes a little ice. See Zorro, he lost his footing. And I try to give them as much space as I can because they can lose their footing. But again, I let go of throttle and the vehicle stops. And I love that. For this vehicle, not all vehicles, but for this one, it's particularly important. I just lit a little bit myself. Liked it. Better than 4 miles right now. So I'm sorry it's a little loud, the snow. Hope it's not overworking my microphone. Hope you can still hear me clearly. A little bit of a hill. Not something we see too much of. Remember, as I navigate, I'm remembering, keeping in mind that I have dogs on both sides. So I want to give them the best possible area to run. Climbing that little hill. And again, you might hear me breathing hard because I'm working this thing. Don't think I'm not. I'm balancing, and it'd be a lot easier without the dogs, but the dogs is why we're here. I wouldn't do this on my own. Scott gets a little stuck occasionally. His scooter has 2 motors. Mine has 4. 1 in each wheel. His has only rear wheel drive. It's just, it's not the model this one is. That's what I believe is the HD2, and mine's the HD4. They didn't have any more HD4s available, so just occasionally he'll get stuck. So, but that's okay too. He's young and capable of just getting himself unstuck. It's not like he gets stuck every 2 minutes. He can make it through most of the terrain that we're going through, as you see. How's the bike gimbal doing?
Everything looks tight. I'm
Okay.
less worried about it now than I
Yeah.
was.
Cool. And it's filming me good.
Okay.
Great.
I want to check this as soon as we get back in the truck. It's sweet, man.
Really? Cool.
I can't tell if it's better than the gimbal, but looking at the big screen, it looks awesome.
Yeah, the big screen makes it, you know, it's...
25 minutes completed. You covered 0.27 miles. Your current speed is 6.0 miles per hour.
To the left, I think. Yeah, right or left? Left better because it's got two puddles, which I didn't notice. And I'm balancing myself with 1 foot on the deck because I'm up a hill. Cool. I hear an engine. I'm just trying to make sure they're not coming at us. And when I say an engine, I'm saying snowmobile, motorcycle, ATV, but I don't see anything, so I think it's on the road. On the main road, not where we're at. Approaching 4.5 miles now. See, now that we've had some pretty decent road conditions and pretty straight shot, we can increase our average pace. We were down as low as 2.8. We're 3.1 now. We usually average anywhere from 3 to 6 miles per hour. Usually 4.5 is a safe bet on a pretty clear road, on a pretty good weather conditions for the dogs. See you over. Hey, stop here, he said. 10-4 on that, 10-4 on that, 10-4 on that. See, the only thing I worry about that is I got a lot of vibration last time. I don't know if it can stop against vibration.
It might be jiggling. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I know this one probably does better because the motors are tighter.
And because it's in your hand.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So because you're not going to let it, because you're not bouncing. You're like the shock absorber. You know?
I'm always trying to stabilize.
Yeah.
With the two, it definitely helps.
But who knows?
Yeah, we might have to do a run one of these days where I just hold this thing the whole time.
You can. I mean, it's up to you. I thought it's too big for you.
It might be too heavy. I'm not sure, but I'll try anything, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, we could switch them up.
So there's a wall over here. I need to get that.
Okay.
I sent you the
What's that?
the direction.
Yeah.
Basically, you're just gonna go left here
Okay.
and go for I don't know. You got it here. I
Yeah.
texted you, and if you hit it, you'll have the blue line.
Let me see.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't have to wait for me.
Here's where I'm at. So stay on this, Chris.
Did you get the text?
Yeah, this is you.
Okay, now hit start. And it's gonna,
Okay, that's where I'm going.
yeah, you're going left.
And it'll just keep following that?
Yeah, it'll. Yeah, it'll.
1 hour, 30 minutes completed.
Well, that's
You've
it.
covered 4.5 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
So usually, okay, there you go. It'll keep you
Okay.
in the right frame, you know.
Yeah, where do you want me to go?
Left. And just follow that. And plus, I got you on glimpse. So. But it'll tell you when it says you've arrived.
Yeah.
Just don't pay attention to that because I have to drop pins or it'll.
And what do I do? Do I keep going?
Yeah, just hit continue. You know.
Okay. You don't have a destination in there, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that say? Recenter.
Yeah.
I don't know why. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I don't drop pins, it'll
Yeah.
take me out on the main road. So
Right.
That's why I got to do that. But
Okay.
yeah, it's a long ass way.
Okay. Is that the 14 miles you were talking about? The whole following
Yeah,
us?
I've changed it, but I'm sure you'll have that.
Okay.
I need to do your car.
Oh, yeah.
That should only be like 10 minutes.
Okay, dude.
And then I'll just,
Be behind me. You'll give a.
yeah. If this camera stops recording.
Might be out of room. When did it stop?
I don't know. Just know.
Might be out of room. I didn't empty it last trip. Okay, thank you. Oh, you know what? Was the cord plugged in? Yeah, I think it went out of battery. Plug it in. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're going left here. You set, bud?
Yeah.
Here we go. Come on, guys. Hike. Come on, Zara. Hey, guys. Haul. Okay. Now, Chris, usually we get gas before we go on the trail, but for some reason we didn't today. But he's going to roll and get some gas, so he won't be able to go behind us for a little while, so we're just gonna have to keep going as we can and see where we wind up. He got us mapped out on my other phone, so we'll see where that takes us. But the sun's starting to set a little bit. We're probably getting into the 5:30 range now. So it will be getting dark on us. But that's why we have the lights, of course. We actually like riding in the dark. It's not as scenic as the day, but it's a little more enchanting. And truthfully, that's how I came up with the werewolves concept, where we do our ghost hunting. And oh good, the dogs want to boogie through here a little bit. They're picking up a pace. So now we're really on our own, huh? This is what we do, though. Good boys. Oh, there's a trail down there. Kind of cool. Look at Chase. He zoomed in on Scott. Oh, your gimbal went off. Is that because maybe? There it goes.
I went left trying to get the tree in the
Yeah.
shot. I think he tried to follow.
Yeah, I think so too.
2 miles per hour.
You want to stop for a sec?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, guys.
Try to get back to the center.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good? Cool. Cool. Okay, come on, guys. Hike. So actually, now that it's a little tamer through here, still slick spots, but I'm going to have a seat. Well, I say that, and now I see the snow piling up on certain places, so I think I'm safer standing. Sometimes grab a seat when I can. Approaching 5 miles now. That's decent. I think Crispy thinks we can get 14, 15 miles. Hopefully we can. Tomorrow, again, it's supposed to snow, so we'll probably be off the roads. I mean, we're not planning on any dog activities tomorrow because of the snow and because we got a big dog activity today. But that's why I went today. Trying to balance this winter of heavy precipitation, just constant. Every couple of days we get 2-3 inches. And then sometimes it warms up and it melts a little, but this has been some, not quite an Arctic blast, but 20s, which is a little colder than we normally get the past few days. During the day, it's in the 30s. But the lows have been low 20s or even teens. So give the dogs another shot at some water in the next mile or so. About 6 miles. We'll do that for about 5 right now, like I said. They're feeling good. That always makes me feel good. I love it when they can get their zoomies out, their energy out. And for some reason these trees are flagged. Usually means they're gonna knock them down, take them out. So first place I've seen it on these roads, so Who knows? But I guess that's what it means. Jason's really wanting to go fast. He's pulling pretty hard. Not like there's an animal up here, just that he's excited. Is it working? Oh, I can see it sideways looking for me.
I got it custom some of these now because I'm trying to get a really wide shot.
Oh, cool.
But
Man, you're the man.
make use of the whole landscape, you know?
Yeah, I love it.
1 hour, 40 minutes completed. You've covered 5.13 miles. Your current speed is 5.9 miles per hour.
These are really cool trails that intersect here. Looks like we could get lost in some trails here, which would be kind of cool. It's a little earlier in the day we could explore more, but you know, because this is, I think we were about 2.5 hours from home now. Since it's further, and we usually get a relatively late start. So until it gets later in the year and it stays light out till 8 or 9 o'clock at night, it's gonna be hard to be in total daylight, and at that point we'll be running at night anyway. Unless we get a cool spring. Building here. I don't know if this is state or looks like it's state area closed, yeah. Scott's a wild man. He's just adjusting the camera as he's steering the vehicle, as he's facing backwards. That's what he does. And we got another clear road up here. Oh guys, haul over. What's it say? Careful, car. Pond. Good cakes. Car coming the other way. Hey Jay, looking both ways before he crosses the street. Don't sit trip. So we're back out here on the main road. I'll get better when Chris is with us, but he's on a fuel hunt. G over. I'm gonna let this car pass. I'm gonna pull over. G, Chase. Chase, G, good boy. Good boy. Ho, ho. Come on, guys. All over. All over. So it's hit or miss if we're going right, but Chris will be back soon enough to direct us. At least we're able to just keep the gig going. Turn down one of these snowy roads, we might do that soon, but I want to make sure they're wide enough. I don't want to get back here, like I said, in any of these hiking trails with nightfall coming. Too hard to see us, to see where we're going, and want to be sure Chris can get to us in case we run out of batteries, etc. And with all the camera lights I have on, you see the one in front of me now Scott's got on. I'll put the ones on behind me and we'll be lit up like a Christmas tree. Running over some pretty slick ice here, so no sudden moves, keep the dogs safe. Quarter mile, we'll do a water break. It'll be 6 miles, and we'll check our map location and see where Chris is at too.
Low battery on the phone.
Low battery on the phone? You know what? That wouldn't get in the way of the gimbal now if you plugged it in.
Yeah, you're right.
So we'll do that when we stop. See what I got. Chris has got the other batteries, but we'll stop and water them soon. Another 1/10 of a mile or so. It's a double yellow line road and it's pretty much ice covered, so probably not gonna be as many cars on it. Better for riding for us. Right after this ice patch around this corner, we'll stop for water. So make sure I can see the traffic, if there is any. Let's give him some water over here. G over. G over. G over. Come on, Chase. 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 I'm gonna let you drink some water. I mean, I'll let you eat some snow. Oh, God. Okay. Ah.
1 hour, 50 minutes completed. You've covered 6.12 miles. Your current speed is 6.1 miles per hour.
I think so. Move. Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah,
Getting creative, dude.
whatever works.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully it doesn't pull on the gimbal. Yeah, it'll be alright.
I saw it pull a little, but
We can start off if you're ready.
yep.
I think it's good.
It's turning. No, you're pulling on it.
Oh yeah.
Tie it to that water bottle or something.
Oh yeah. Little anchor.
I'll keep an eye in case it falls. But don't. You can keep the battery dangling. We'll see if it holds. Well, maybe it won't hold.
So right now it's loose on the gimbal, but it's tight on me.
Okay.
Just trying to get it to.
Center. So we're at 6.12 miles now, hour and 57 minutes in, and average speed 3.2. Not very good, but
Yeah, rock and roll if you're ready.
okay, let's do it. Watch for cars.
Yeah, we're clear.
Come on, Jake. Ready? Come on, guys. Haul over. Haul over. Haul over. Haul over. Car.
Just now.
Yeah. I heard. I thought it was Chris, maybe. G over. G. Come on, G. 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 Cool. You got to disconnect from that. It shook your thing a little. You figure it's done it, man.
Yeah, as soon as we're good.
Ooh, they're all coming out. I thought that was going to be Chris, really. He's got the batteries and stuff in the car.
That would be a little easier.
Yeah.
Even just some tape would.
I got an extra battery. Set. Okay, come on, guys. Haul. 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 Boys. Oh, there he is.
Chris, yeah, nice.
Nice, bud. Hey, we got to grab a battery out of the truck.
Get you back on the battery.
10-4. We got to grab a battery out of there, brother. Scott, in my orange case. Cool, bud. Thanks. What's that? Oh, thanks. I'm good now, but thank you.
Good.
This one? Okay. Hey, give me an iPhone cable, please. Charger. Thanks, buddy. Well, you carry extra supplies always.
2 hours completed. You've covered 6.
I thought something just ran across the road.
Miles.
Okay, Chase, we're going in a sec, buddy.
0 miles per hour.
No, I'm talking to Chase. He's just about a half mile. Okay, Chase. Want me to show you, Scott?
Well, I had to untie the cable. Got this guy.
Did you get that mounted? Cool. You know more than I need to know. I'm gonna move over to this road. We're going that way, yeah. But I'll wait for you. Are you ready?
It's asking me to balance it, so I gotta pull off this stuff.
Okay. I just want to get off the road, kids. Okay. Haul. 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 It said you screwed with it too many times.
Yeah, something like that.
All good, man. All good. Got to be a little bit of a MacGyver here ourselves to keep everything working the way we want to. So right now we're at 6.3 miles. The 1 meter says, the one says 6 1/4. 2 hours in, like I was saying. These are times when we adjust the cameras, dogs get to rest. You saw a little bit of water they took, which was very little. You got it?
So the gimbal's just so sensitive, having the cable plugged in won't make it work.
No? Oh, let me grab another phone then.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. I'll be with them.
You stay with them, yep. Good move. We can put that one away. Is that, I don't have, do I have service here?
We know that in the future, so I can start
Yeah.
keeping a phone attack.
Yep. I don't think we have service. Is it out of battery or not yet?
It's gonna still have 15% at
Let
least.
it go.
Yeah.
Because I have to put the app on the phone,
Oh, yeah, okay, I got you.
and we don't have much clearance.
Next time.
Yep. Or if we get clearance later.
Still got good stuff today. So.
Oh, yeah. And you're learning it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, too much. Even if you tied it, it was too much, huh?
Yeah, it's a tenth of a pound was too much.
Okay. Come on, guys. Hike. Yeah, what I was going to do was put a battery case, but it's too thick to put on it. I got them too.
That was my first thought. They should have designed it for the case.
Yeah.
Mapped out. Not to come back here.
10-4, yeah, man. It's awesome. Awesome, brother. You too, 10-4 on that. You too, 10-4 on that. But Chris says he's got us 14 miles mapped out, which would mean we're up for another 8 or so. We're almost halfway to where we want to go. That'll give us our mileage for the day and keep the pups happy. See how these roads look back here. These are uncharted territory. We haven't been back here before ever. Haven't been to this place ever. So, at least that I know of. We've been to so many places, but I'm pretty sure it's a new place.
The map. You want to update your map?
Haul over. Yeah, I'm good right now, brother. You got your water bowl, right? Hey, Chase. Chase is doing a pee dance. He squats like a girl dog. Car. 10-4 car, 10-4 car. G over, G over. Good boy. G over. Thank you. Okay, come on, guys. Whew. Unusual seeing a car back here. He wasn't really equipped for it, but he was doing it. He liked what we were doing. Got the thumbs up. Now with the temperatures dropping, it might get a little icier, so keep that in mind as we're trucking through here. Six and a half miles right now. Now the dogs do kick up a little at nightfall, we find. Actually have a little more energy. Or maybe not energy, just a little more excitement. So this is road narrows through here. And to the left is gated. Actually, we could go down and Chris couldn't follow us. But it doesn't look necessary. We'll keep on trucking where we're at. Consistency of the snow is a little better than the road that we were just on because where it was snow, because I'm not feeling the ice under it. So apparently, I don't know why they have a guardrail there, but they do for this roadway. Maybe because it narrows, I don't know. You know, these things look a lot different in the snow than they do without the snow, so who knows? I just like to figure out the lay of the land, and I'm always wondering why they do certain things and what else might be around here. Looks like they're coming on a bridge. Not too extreme of a bridge. Remember I told you, never know what you see out here, and that's true. Jersey Devil lives in this part of the woods, so lives in this part of the world, I should say. The New Jersey Devil, they call him. There's just a big article on that, and again, we are ghost hunters. We're paranormal investigators too. We got involved with that from the dogs, and taught ourselves to wear wolves, just like Wolf Driver, WOOF. He said you could take a left or go straight, whatever looks better. Ho ho. They look about the same, dude. Both wide open.
Yeah, I said, which way do you think looks better? Go that way.
Pick it, Scott.
I'd say left if we can actually see the road.
Okay.
See it?
Yep. Paul. Paul.
Just a second. Play with my light.
Okay. You want Chris to look at it?
Test getting that sweet spot. We had already been.
Push the button in, Scott.
He said,
Push the whole button in.
push the whole button in, he said.
Yeah, I tried. It kept popping out. I know the kind of fix he has going on.
He tried, but it popped out. You got it? Cool. Cool, guys. Hike. Is that phone still running?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I can barely see the screen anymore because it's getting stuck.
Yeah, cool. Cool, cool. So we're approaching 8 miles right now. You definitely see it's dark here in the forest, getting dark here. I'm gonna turn my light on. Makes a big difference. I'm gonna I'll wait a little bit to turn the headlight on. Battery's not doing too bad. I think it's going to be fun for the mileage we want to go. Chris says he's got mileage here available however far I want to go, up to 14, 15 miles. So that's what we're scoping for. Get a little cool. It's probably now definitely in the mid to low 20s. Toes are starting to freeze up a little in my hands, but that comes with the territory, and it's nothing terrible. Trying out a new set of boots. Yeah, I like them tonight. They're laceless because it's so sick of having to deal with them coming untied and all the gear on me and trying to access it when I'm doing everything I'm doing. Dog's paws look good. Musher Secret's holding up. No need to reapply. And there we go, over 8 miles right now.
2 hours, 25 minutes completed. You've covered 8.02 miles. Your current speed is 5.5 miles per hour.
There's a turn off, but it looks more like a hiking trail. Getting a little bumpy through here. It's all good now. Everything's beautiful. People see me as a challenge to the balance. Scott's riding some virgin territory there. He's cutting his own trail. Everybody's doing great. Whoa. Everybody but my legs. Remember, I'm standing on my legs the whole time we're doing this. Scott's able to sit. I do have a seat on here, but I feel like I need to control. I tried to sit a couple times and because it's so, these tracks, what'll happen is they grab the bike sometimes. And if you're not alert, you know, it can take you for a little ride. They got the dogs, and so I need a little better traction. And standing, I have that better control. That's why I'm choosing to stand. I can sit plenty in the truck. So, all good. This is definitely, like I said, challenging for filming because it really just throws you around. And there's a little bit of suspension on these vehicles, but not enough to absorb all this snow and rutting. Dogs are really doing awesome. Now, if I play my cards right, things fall into place. As I'm hoping, I'm going to have a dinner at the doghouse. Now, I know you might be saying, wait a minute, he runs dogs. Why is he going to dine with dogs in the doghouse? Doghouse is a hot dog house. And it's one of my favorite spots. It's almost like a truck stop. In right before, how can I say this? I think it's still Delaware. I'm not even sure. But it's right before the Delaware Memorial Bridge. It's like the last exit. And it's been there since the 50s. It's been a family tradition. My father used to go there all the time. And he used to take my siblings and me and all that stuff. So I will love to go there and get some hot dogs. But with the COVID and everything, I don't know if they're having eat-in anymore or what. I like eating, and I mean, I'll carry out if you have to and just eat in the truck. But it's hard. Got so much junk in the truck. But we do it all the time, so we have to. But to get the hot dogs, it's worth it. The doghouse. Be sure to include it in this video if we do stop there. We might be closed because of COVID. I don't know. They usually open all night or open until midnight or 3 in the morning or something. They used to be before all the pandemic. Haul over. Haul over. Haul over. Around puddles. Bathroom break for Zorro. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Zorro. Okay. Boy, Zorro. Somebody's been walking through here. I see the footsteps of a human. Trails to the left.
2 hours, 30 minutes completed. You've covered 8, 7 miles. Your current speed is 3.8 miles per hour.
Another water. Another puddle here. Taking our time. Zorro's looking in. Why are you sending me in the woods? Trying to get Chase over, that's why. This one we're going to go on the other side. It looks a lot of puddles back here. She over. She over. She over. Good boy, Zorro. She over. She over. We got to get through it. She over. Come on, Chase. She over. Good boy. Good boy, Jack. Haul over. How deep is that? Good?
Yeah, it's fine for us. They're
Okay.
not going to like it very much, but it's only up to their knees.
Good boy, Jag. Good boy. Jag tiptoeing through it. Good boys. Good boy, Jag. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Chase. Good girl, Lola. It helps me with you going through it, I see. This water, you just got to take your time with it. It's a little deeper for Jag because he's so small. Good boy, Jag. Hopefully that's the last of it through there. They're built to handle that, but I just hate because it's so muddy.
2 hours 35 minutes.
Good boy, Jag. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Zara. Good girl, Lola.
Miles. Your current speed is 3.0 miles per hour.
Awesome. Looks like we got another puddle coming up. We're up. Puddle jumping tonight. I'm not going to make it around this one. G over. G over. Give the boys on this side a break. Zara's taller. Lola's younger. Boys. G over. G over. Go ahead. Good boy. Good boy. Go ahead. Good boys. Good boys. Good girl. And you can see how they know the drill. None of this bothers them at all. More. Yeah, that's the only way. How deep? Good? Good?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Good boy, Jack. Muddy waters gives it a whole new meaning. Try over here. See over? Really getting some mud here, aren't we, folks? Good boys. That's what you come to sometimes. You gotta be prepared for it. Being prepared means really having the dogs trained to handle it and not let it intimidate them, and also make them feel comfortable in it. So make them feel like they have control. If I go too fast, it pulls them, and we don't want that. We want them to know that they are controlling the pace, but we don't want them to really stop too much because we want to keep some momentum going. But this vehicle has the power to pull through anything, so they're just doing great. Couldn't ask for a better trip. This has been awesome. Our average speed's up to 3.4. We had to slow down through all those puddles. Looks like we're out of puddle area. Got a little bit of twilight to our right. Great time of evening. That thing's still filming the phone?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's gotta be super low, but
We'll take it, whatever we can get. This is pretty epic that we're able to do this with our truck following us behind, and Scott filming like he is. And it really gives the dogs a chance to be in their element, like I said. Just crossed the 9-mile marker. We're crossing the 9-mile marker as we speak, and that's nice. Miles are piling on. Cool. Also praise, as you see, as I do some. Let the dogs know they're doing a fantastic job. More mud. Look at these mud puddles. Really, like every 20 feet. Good boys. Good boys. This might be the most mud puddles I've gone through since I've been doing this stuff. You know what? We're starting to enjoy them.
2 hours, 48 minutes completed. You've covered 9.1 miles. Your current speed is
Pull over.
3.8 miles per hour.
Pull over. Good boys. Good boy, Jack. Good boy, Chase. Good girl, Lola. Good boy, Zorro. Good boys and good girls. Are we hitting more puddles or more road? Ho ho. Good boys. What are you doing, Lo? She was looking for an area to pee, I think. Wait a minute, I can't pee in a puddle. How's it look?
It's all right.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. They're gonna be nice and muddy. Good boys and good girl. Good boys and good girl. Also, what's nice about this scooter is you can feel them if they're hesitant, so I know how to proceed. See over? Like Lola. I think she was looking for somewhere to pee or mark, and I could feel that she was tugging on the back springer. So I was able to check her out, make sure she was good, and then lead her with my voice. Hey, everything still look good on top of my head? Cool, cool. So hopefully we get out of this low-lying area soon. But it looks like, looks better here, but that don't mean anything. Haul over. I try to ride through it and leave the dogs on the side when it allows me to. Boys. Another big mud puddle here. Now, if we could go a different route, I would, but we're already knee-deep in the hoopla, no pun intended. And it's good for them. Good for them to be on alert. Let's see what we got here. What do you think?
You'll definitely be all right, but it's coming up to the bottom of the platform. So,
How about that side?
I'm not sure.
You want to go in it and see? Back up, guys. Back up. Back up.
Probably better off just going right down the middle, dude. Straight.
Yeah, but it's a little deeper than the others, he said, so I'm trying to see if to the left it's going to be better. The right side was no good. That's pretty deep, huh?
Right side's definitely the good side.
As you don't want to be off balance, you know.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we should put the dogs in the truck for this.
Sure, you should walk them on the edge.
Yeah, let's walk them on the edge.
Take too long.
Post this over there.
Deeper
Sorry,
down.
plunge.
Just walk.
Go back through it with that. Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
You want the leash?
Now we can use the handles on them, thanks. This one's a little deeper, and I think it's going to be safer to walk them. Now they can handle it, but they've been doing so good, I don't want to push them too far. You take Jag and Chase. Yeah.
2 hours, 50 minutes completed. You covered 9.56 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
You okay, bud?
Yeah.
It's hard to get off, I know. All right, what are you doing? Oh. Okay. Good boys and good girls. Good girls and good boys. Okay, you're up, bud. You good? I think that's the last of the big puddles because I see a reflector down there, so probably means there's another road, an intersecting road. So we'll either be able to turn off of this or it'll continue. But I think it's marking that this is a tough road here. Thanks for turning them off. You're good right there. You dragging something on the back?
Probably a stick or something.
Nice job, bud. Wolf driving. That's what it is.
In the mud.
Yeah, they did really good through the puddles, but even that deep one where I lost it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They didn't panic.
No, they trust me through everything.
We're not going back in the water. Don't worry.
Come on.
He was really reluctant to walk that direction.
He does it though. He just goes.
Oh yeah. He didn't hesitate at all. Looked like he did not like what was happening.
Yeah. Well, because he's small. He gets the brunt of it. Come on, good boy. Come on, good girl. Glad I got my waterproof boots on, buddy.
Hey man, I saw you go in. I was like, oh shit.
How deep did I go? I didn't go that bad. I mean, I was in deep, but...
Oh yeah, you put your foot in, but the water probably didn't get you because the pants.
Yep. And the waterproof boots.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Necessary out there.
Watch your camera on the back. It's still filming?
No, I think the gimbal's on, but now the camera died.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, ready? Hike. She over. She over. Good boys. That's how we take care of deep water runs. Actually, so that was an intersecting trail, but it seems like we're going uphill. That's what that marker was. got a mileage update. We're almost 9 3/4, so we're getting respectable. The average.
Super deep, dude. Like stalled tires.
Damn, man, made the right call on that. Thank you. He said it was as deep as a tire. I just had a bad feeling on it. I'd have been swimming, catching the dogs.
Would have been heavy enough, but the truck weight, man. I mean, I'm telling you, it went down 2.5 feet.
Holy shit. Well, looks like we made it through all the turmoil there. Dogs are perked back up and they're ready to roll. And I did a brief look them over. They don't have any ice on them. We are running a little low on battery. That might curtail us from doing the mileage we wanted to get. All over. A little easier, less friction on the left side. Snow looks a little lower. Oh shit. No wonder. Had one of my brakes engaged. That's why battery was dropping. Back on the team. I thought there was a little too much struggle. No, it was one of my parking brakes was on. Another one. Another big one we're going to walk them through.
Not bad, just stay to the right.
Really? Yeah, this is fine. Good boys and good girls. Good boy, Jag. Good girl, Lola. Good boy, Zorro. Good boy, Chase. Scott green lighted me on that one. It wasn't too bad. Want to make sure my brake was still engaging because I did ride with it on. That will happen occasionally. These brakes can, this thing's powerful. Look at Zorro, wants to run.
Is that left, correct?
I don't know. Hang on a minute. Which way here, bud? Which way here? Didn't catch that. Which way?
Left. To your left.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. Okay, guys. Haw. Come on. Haw. Haw. Okay, so hopefully we're off that road now. Freaking awesome, though, that we're doing so good. And there we go. It just crossed 10 miles there. Battery's looking good. I think we're gonna make our mileage. If we don't run into another pondy road. That was one for the history books. I wouldn't want to do that again. I mean, granted, it's what you're dealt, the hand you're dealt when you're doing this stuff. You just don't know. But you see what we do when we have to. We take the dogs off. Still at a 3.4 mile per hour pace. So even though those ponds held us up some, our pace is still getting up there. They'll be nice and tired tomorrow, that's for sure.
3 hours completed. You've covered 10.1 miles. Your current speed is 4.5 miles per hour.
What a day. This is a wonderful confidence builder for the dogs, but it's something that dogs that are a little apprehensive sometimes might need to be, well, all dogs would need to be coached to do through those puddles. But even some of this terrain is so rough that some dogs that lack some confidence would be hesitant to approach. It's better when you have more dogs and they see another dog doing it. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. But I do have one apprehensive guy that's jagging the back, right to my right. The white dog behind the other white dog in the rear. And notice him though, he's a little hesitant, but he just goes. You tell him let's do it, he does it. Good boy, Jaggy. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Zara. Good girl, Lola. Good boy, Jaggy. See, didn't hear nothing.
Looks good. Make her right.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. If you saw me, I literally have 2 cameras on my head and 1 on my chest. That's how I film this, because this scooter is a hard thing to mount cameras on. That's why Scott's holding the camera. We do have a couple stationary ones, but I'm sure glad I got them for this footage, because those puddles are pretty epic. Not something I want to do again, but something when you're faced with it, you just look it in the eye and take it on. Smartly, of course. That's why don't overdo it. That's why we got the dogs off the bike from one of the last ones. They recognized it was possible problematic. Now, we would all survived it, but I might have gotten soaked. And the dogs might have been swimming a little through ice. Through chopped up ice, whatever it was. I see a reflector down there again. That's probably the road he wants us to turn on, if it looks good. If I would have had my mileage in, I probably wouldn't have torn all those puddles, but we didn't have it in, so. And to get the dogs back in the truck and then back out takes some work, unless it's just the only option. And I don't want to shy away from too much, because sometimes we have no option but to go through it. So I want to pick and choose my battles, but fight most of them that are necessary. Water break another half mile or so. Doing really good. Cold weather helps them so much. I think this is where
3 hours, 5 minutes completed.
looks better straight.
10 miles. Your current speed is 0 miles per hour.
Come back with that.
Dead end, make a right.
10-4 on that. 10-4 on that. So I forgot all about, through all the puddle excitement about being cold. I'm not cold. I don't know if you saw my feet, my boots went in, probably to my calf, but I'm wearing waterproof boots, so I don't even feel it. And my new boots I'm trying out, they're working out good so far. That's a good thing. But I stepped right in it when I had to, because it was tipping me over and I was concerned for the dogs, so I didn't want to throttle it anymore. So I said, I got to get out and evaluate the situation, and it was pushing me over, and I just put my foot out. Because if I'm going to get wet, it's not going to kill me. My dog safety is always number one. Now, one thing, we'll be dreaming about those puddles when we get into the hot of summer. Wish we get one of them ice cold muddy puddles. Uh-oh, be careful what I wish for. This looks like this could be something up here. Nah, just road. I better not talk too loud. I don't want the forest to hear me and have a huddle show up. Tell you one thing, it's been pretty flat though. That's the good thing. At least we've been doing the snow in pretty flat conditions, which gives the dogs a little reprieve from all the mountain climbing we do, and lets them air it out on the snow, engage it more, as well as it goes easier on the bike, so I clock more miles on them to make up for the challenge of the hills, if that makes sense. Making a right here, buddy, making a right. See? See? Ooh. Fresh sides, virgin smell. Give him some water up here, Scotty. Gonna do a water break. Here. Paul, over. Paul, over. Sorry. Easy, ho. Whoa. Just in time, my phone fell. Nice. Sorry, good girl. Does that loosen up that quick? People see me as a challenge to your hi, good girl. I'm sorry. Phew.
Take this up front. No. You know that. No.
Jack's cleaning his fur. Okay, Jack, come on. Jack. Come on, good boy. Jack. Good boy. Okay, Zara, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hike. G over. Well, Zorro actually wants to run. Zorro's a big dog, so I've had him cramp up before, so I keep my eye on him. Just not too concerningly, but if he cramps up, I gotta stop and rest him for a couple minutes, and it's a quick dissipating cramp. It's only lasts for 5 minutes at the most, so always look for that. It usually doesn't happen in the cold, more it's a heat issue. But that could happen now he wants to take off. So it might be animal sense, wildlife might have crossed up here, it's close by. He's smelling it because he's really into it. They can be cramping up, like I said, Zorro, or maybe one of the other dogs. They usually don't. He's just so big and he's more subject to it. But the strides are looking good. He's really pulling on it too. He's excited. Physical. And that's what this equipment gives them a chance to do. Pretty much be as physical as they want. Now, again, I said this before, some people get on my case. They're like, well, the dogs are really not pulling, so they're not getting the full workout in. But they're getting a good workout. That's my mind. They don't need to be pulling. It just seems like you might go bad for a break. Water? Is something in front of us? And that's just road. So, haul over. Nothing like we've gone through. There was deeper snow over there, so a little more vigilant. Good boy, sir. So I'm still standing, folks. I was complaining about it earlier. My legs are kind of numb to it now. Battery's still looking decent. As we approach 12 miles. Zorro is this deep into the run. He amazes me. Yeah, we are losing some battery, so might not make it as far as I'd like, but we'll see. Chris is right behind us, so we can run this thing right out of battery. Good girl. Good boys and good girls. I got about you. There we crossed 12 miles, folks. Just hitting 12 miles. Building on the mileage, all good. There's definitely dropped precipitously. Low 20s, it might get up into the teens tonight here. I think we're supposed to get like that back out of our home in Baltimore. Remember, we're expecting 3 to 5 inches. I think starting in the early morning hours, we should be off the trail. Long before that, we'll be off here shortly. Checking the camera, sorry.
3 hours, 50 minutes completed. You've covered 13.38 miles. Your current speed is 4.7 miles per hour.
So we are approaching 13 and a half miles. Can't believe it. Can't believe we still got battery. I can't believe this road is so nice. Just going on and on. Lights is definitely cool. slight left in 600 feet, he said. I don't see it yet. Boys, good girl. Paul? 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 Icy through here. Slip a little on that. So like I said, a little icy through here. I'll get some traction here. A little bit of an incline. This could burn the rest of the battery up. Across 13 3/4 miles, so we're headed for 14. My goal was 15. I don't think we're going to make that because of battery.
5 minutes completed. You've covered 13.78 miles. Your current speed is 4.3 miles per hour.
I think we'll run out of battery long before that. Hopefully we'll make it to 14. Scott's doing an amazing job filming me. My cameras are kind of stationary. He's just holding the one in his hands and hold out and all that good stuff. He's doing awesome. So we're almost in 4 hours too. That's a long day out here. out and order the dogs or whatever we stop and order next. But if we stop on our own, we'll stop at 15. Just crossing 14 right now. The 1 meter says 14.1. The main one actually says that, but I always go with the lower one. Why would one say one and one say the other? Who knows? That's it. Party's over, battery's out.
What's the final mileage?
14.2.
Okay.
We made it. Oh, I think I might die out here, dude. I'm stiff as a board. Woo. Nice work, man.
Hell yeah.
Nice work, dude. Okay, let's get a parting shot here, guys. No. No, they don't want to do it. That's fine. Got them there. Cool. Thank you. Whew. Whew. Little cold. Okay, official time on the Wolf Driver clock. Wait a minute. We're just finishing up, and it's 8:08 in the PM hours, and I'm whooped. Going through all those puddles and riding the snow. I'm ready for my massage. I don't think we're gonna get that on the ride home, but I am gonna get some dinner, so we'll keep you posted. We're finishing loading up now. I got the dogs in the vehicle. All the camera equipment's put away, and the boys are handling the rest of the equipment. We'll be on the road soon, heading home.